Welcome, Survivor! We're back here with another view of what the Madmole has been showing off Alpha 18. You can see we are in Alpha 18. Isn't it exciting? Now the game is not out in Alpha 18 yet. This is just a pre-test release, whatever that Madmole is talking through about how the perks work. So I'm going to listen through this one. I haven't seen this one before, and I'm going to give my running commentary of what I think. But do comment and discuss in the section below. Let me know what you think. Some of these ones you might agree with, some of them you might not. Or why not just join my Discord? And of course, follow me on Twitter. I generally follow back all gamers, at least maybe some other ones as well. But come and engage. Let's see what feedback we can give to the changes that they're making in the game for Alpha 18.
Other load is basically the same as before. So we've got Fortitude, and none of these are really too new. I mean, these are all familiar and pretty much the same, but we've got names and nice descriptions for all of them now. And it's kind of nice to have that, and then not this wall of text here. And we're able to actually add more if we want, because there's so much room up there. We can actually add. In 17 we were a little bit limited. Well, should we add another ability here, because how's the player gonna read it? It's just this wall of text in here, and it was really hard to do that. So it's kind of nice. But here's something new: the brawler. You can now be a full-on unarmed combat guy, and this one's kind of fun, because I thought, well, who's gonna want to be a brawler with the infection rate is being so high? And so I come up with an idea. Well, if you can hit them in the face first, you're going to knock their teeth out, and then they can't bite you really, and it removes their chance to infect you. So I feel like this is kind of a viable way to play as an unarmed guy. And then we've got brass knuckles and got brass knuckles, spike knuckles that you can wear. I don't know why I can't put these up. Never mind. I guess you can't equip. I'm so used to just equipping clothing. So yeah, you just grab them in your slot, and you've got brass knuckles, you've got spike knuckles. These things are awesome. So anyhow, let's see, where were we? Okay, so Fortitude's got all these different perks. We've got
Alright, so let's look at the brawler. I think it's really nice, actually. I think that I'm not sure where the late game you want to go out and brawl with the zombies, but at least early game it might be useful. I think that I have my same commentary that they probably want to review where they want to have 5 levels of this, or maybe just 1 or 2, because it would make sense early on to possibly consider putting maybe 1 perk points into it. But then again, if you can find a good club, then why would you want to do this? It might help because of the infection and everything. Maybe it's quieter. Maybe it shouldn't be compared to a club, but I don't know. But cool doesn't mean it's useful, and I think that's where this one is a little bit of concern, I guess. They're putting in things that who's going to want to be a mixed martial artist when you could be a machine gunner. It's just, you could have 5 in heavy armor or 5 in pain tolerance, because it's the same amount of perk points. And again, if you had maybe 1, maybe 2, it would make sense. You buy it early on, you are much better at fighting hand-to-hand, brawling with the zombies. But then, later on, you've just spent 1 point in it. It doesn't really matter once you start hitting mid or late game. But if you spend 5 points, it really does make a big difference, because it's just such a waste. You probably want to use a sledgehammer or a club or something else, or sword, machete, and not brawl hand-to-hand, at least late games, unless they're saying that this is exactly as good as having a sledgehammer, which I don't think it should be. Then something is really weird. These are zombies. These are not trained opponents, trained SEAL team members that you're fighting. These are literally just zombies.
Got brawling. You got machine gunner, and this governs the AK-47 and the new M60 machine gun,
and that's interesting. So machine gunner includes the assault rifle. So you might start arguing, well, is an assault rifle closer to a machine gun or light machine gun, or is it closer to a marksman rifle? Good question. I guess they're trying to split things up where the sniper rifle is under perception, but the machine gun is under Fortitude. It's a little bit weird though. I think that using rifles should be a little bit more under maybe Perception. I guess in this case, it is an AK-47, not a precision rifle. Maybe that's why they lumped together with the machine gun. But I like that they put in a light machine gun. I think that's going to be really cool. Probably going to chew through the ammo like crazy, but it's nice they're doing that as well.
Got, you know, heavy armor, the huntsman, well insulated, living off the land, you know, so on and so forth. We did move, yeah, cardio over here because it felt like, you know, Fortitude, cardio is not necessarily an agility thing. It felt more like it belonged over here, and we moved so many things to agility, we kind of like had to get something out of there, and this kind of made pretty good sense to put into here. Cardio is a recovery perk, so I thought, yeah, let's move this over here and see how it feels, and it's playing pretty good. The SMG is no longer a machine gun. It's considered a pistol now, and it's governed by, and I'll get to that now, and it's
Alright, so that's been the Fortitude. I think it seems to be a little bit of rebalancing of where the perks are, but it looks to be, I mean, he walked by it really, really fast because there's no changes except for the cardio, and I think that might make sense. Some cardio being, you know, your body, how strong your body and stuff like that, maybe, and that's really what they're getting to as opposed to agility. So that one still seems to be fairly strong. You know, you get more health points, your body is stronger, you can deal with things better, such as you know, well insulated, living off the land, paint holes, and all things, which have always been very strong perks to take. So this one I think is a good one. Where the machine gunnery and AK rifle shooting makes sense here, I don't know. I think that they're trying again to have one type of weapon class, I guess, per attribute, so that you have strength one gives you clubs, perception gives you like range like javelins, or the Fortitude now you have brawling, and of course machine gun, etc. So they're sort of trying to spread it out, and I guess the pistol is going to be agility, and maybe nothing for the intelligence, but you know, we'll see. So it's an interesting way of sort of balancing. So if you want to go be very good in Fortitude, well, you automatically are probably going to tend towards machine gunnery versus, for instance, using a pistol, because you already sort of are teching up to 10, which allows you to tech up to 5 as far as the machine gunner. Interesting way of doing it. So this was Fortitude. What do you think? Is it too much the same? Not enough changes? Does it make sense with the cardio here? I think that, again, it still seems to be a solid one. I think that my only concern is the brawler. I don't think it's going to be really useful late game, even early game. I mean, if you craft a club, would brawler be as good? Maybe, maybe not. I still think that a good club should be a lot better than just a knuckle iron. But that's me. But give me your view in the comment section below, and I'll see you next time.
Special thanks to the great patrons supporting the channel. If you would like to join the vetted community and support these videos, do follow the Patreon link.